Call Christian. Hey, you want to play Black Ops 3 Zombies? Origins?
What?
You want to play Origins?
Yeah, I'm about to go see Lexus's kid.
Oh. Alright.
Be back in like an hour, hour and a half to go to play.
Alright, buddy.
Hey, I wish you could play on Black Ops 2. On the PC, but you can't.
Yeah. Man, I know I say stuff to you, but I just don't want to see you waste your talent, buddy. I'm trying to keep you motivated and stuff like that, and I hope you understand that.
I know.
Alright. I love you.
Alright, love you, bye.
Bye. Oh, heck no. Hello?
Am I picking Selena up at Jelly's?
Yes.
Somebody got a hold of her?
No.
I'm trying to. She didn't answer her phone or messages.
They're probably sleeping still.
True. It is early.
Yeah. Well, it's not real early, but you know how those girls are.
Yeah. I'm still waiting on your mom to come out of the building.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she did.
Where's she at?
She's in there doing her few things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully it's all good.
Right.
Alright.
Alright.
If you get a hold of her, text me that she's up.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, love you, bye.
Bye.
Inside the 5.
Okay, that's
Right, that's 14.
17.
Field report.
Yeah.
Dimensional insertion point was off. We were too late. Richtofen interrupted established continuity. What happens next is uncertain. Allied operatives MIA. I have no choice but to continue the mission alone.
I mean, the man is a great competitor. I mean, he turned his butt to get back to where he was at where he left.
I look at it like this. Like, I just go down the like, if Aaron Rodgers comes back next year, do I expect him to buy
Aaron Rodgers comes back. That's what he said. He said he practicing in 2 weeks. Thursday night versus the Browns. It's going to be Aaron Rodgers versus
that time.
He owned that stuff.
Now, listen, Aaron Rodgers, when he comes back, I'm
Always running low on ammo.
Joe Burrow's out for the year. He gonna miss the rest of this year. He missed the whole year.
Infestation confirmed. Positive identification of 115 on
And
site.
he came back and he was like,
As expected, my memory's slipping. Unable to determine current jump counts at this location. 2 at least, maybe more.
But here's the rebuttal.
Yeah.
Sean Watson didn't miss those games because he was injured. He missed them because he was injured.
Agreed.
So he was just sitting there.
It contributed to his run, though.
Yes. So if it was, I would take just chilling Russ over Russ. The downward Russ is different.
Need
Like,
some more
Russ
ammo.
Get back to a baseline of
Yeah, sure.
I'm chilling Russ like you. Sit out 11 games. He sat out.
I'll make do with this.
He played 6 games, and then he got the little games that he played this year. And the reason why I say 0 is because I mean, just like, and he had a messed up shoulder and a messed up ankle. Like, it's kind of like, once he did that, I was like, all right. So half of the recovery process.
Like, mentally, you gotta be like, I'm back to that.
Because guess what? His last game.
Having failed to secure the intel, test subject's location is currently unknown.
Like I said, he went 14 for
Damn it, Richtofen.
Yeah.
Why do you always have to screw everything up?
I do have some concern.
No, you should.
I don't listen to this. Yeah, I don't know how I can have 0 because I'm worried. I'm a little worried about
Double points. Light him up. He just got bumped up a pay grade.
I wouldn't be as worried, but back to these again, and I know what was concern. The fact that we missed all 2 seasons ago, missed most of last season, and now it's missing most of this season. We already saw how long way more than we thought it would take. And when he finally started getting over it, he got hurt. And then he started getting hurt again, and he got
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
throw in the fact that this injury is a unique injury on his shoulder, and I don't know.
All right, let's
how
run
he's
it
gonna
back.
recover. If I had, if
We'll go to the next one.
Am I more than 50% worried? No, I'm not more than 50% worried. But to me, there's definitely a level of concern about Watson.
Okay, 5%.
I think that I argue that the reason that he got hurt so much is because he missed all that time.
Maybe he did, but now he's missing more time. And listen, we could spin it however we want. The reality is that even when he played well against Tennessee and then when he did against Baltimore in the second half, I was not ready to say he's fully back yet. I thought he was trending there. I was about to say he's almost there. He's getting close. But he wasn't fully back yet. He wasn't playing like a star. He was playing better, but he wasn't playing like a star yet. Let's be honest about
Who
that.
would have thought the MDT was capable of time travel on some of the stations as this group have? Then that little girl disappeared too. Only time will tell what
I'm praying for Deshaun Watson. I expected him to put and numbers down. I get it.
You know why he ain't got over 300 yards?
Yep. Just as I suspected.
He ain't
We
got
need to get the power on.
Amari Cooper. That's
half the reason. You were the one who was loving Elijah Moore. I think Earl said Elijah Moore's got 1,400 yards.
Wait a minute. I texted y'all before the game. I said Elijah Moore will have his best game.
Yeah.
What was? Let me go look at it. What is his
okay game?
60 yards.
Is that his high for the season?
I'm pretty sure.
Anthony said Elijah Moore is going to be second on the Browns in rushing yards. I mean, it's crazy.
You know, so I over-exaggerated. You know, so I missed it by a little bit. You know, that's what I'm just saying. It's a crapshoot.
We all want Deshaun Watson to be back, to be healthy, and playing like a great player. I got to just be realistic that I have some concerns about it because of everything.
We got a second round pick.
I think so. Correct.
They better find what second round wide receiver is. You know they don't draft receiver. Shoot. Listen, Diggs is going to be available. Go get Diggs.
Go ahead, Mike. What do you got?
I'm less worried about the physical, and I'm actually going to let Earl try that here. We talked a little bit about this behind the glass today.
Let's see. 1,000 zombies, 1 Dempsey. Yeah, that's probably fair.
point on Behind the Glass. I can't really talk on it about the mental process that Sean's got to overcome getting back from this injury versus the physical side of things. So if you check my Instagram, it's like 1.8 thousand views on Behind the Glass.
Big time. Where can they find it at? What's the name?
Earl Pearl 216, the same as my. All occupation aside, because we know Deshaun Watson is a football player, man to man, I'm worried about his mental health. If you think about everything that this dude has been through on and off the football field over the last 3 years, it just got me thinking about that side of things. Like, what's his state of mind like? What's his emotional stability like? And that's being like, we already carry the weight of the world on our shoulders. We already deal with so much in this world, like on a day-to-day basis. As being just and I think that when you continue to go through things, every time you get knocked down and you continue to pick yourself back up, and it's like, damn, here's something else that's coming, it can weigh on you. And I know a lot of people that had things weigh on them to the point to where they took themselves a lot in. And so, like, I just hope Deshaun Watson know, like, your life is valuable, and yeah, your career is a NFL football player, but you worth so much more than that. Just continue to pick yourself back up, because as Tyvis alluded to, like, a lot of it is mental, and sometimes the mental ain't got nothing to do with what you do for a living. It just got to do with your everyday life.
I will say, I can't give too much detail, but I will say that I've heard positive things from John in terms of doing things necessary in terms of a mental health aspect. I don't, that's not good because I just don't want to take too much in
He's taking care of his mental.
Yes, that's what I've been told. Yeah. That's what I've been told by a very reliable.
I agree.
Man up, zombies! It's time to die!
I think Deshaun Watson is built for it. To be honest with you, he went through a lot in his life when he was younger. With his mom having cancer, things like that. Not knowing his dad grew up in a rough upbringing. My thing is, he showed you what he's about. Like, there's so sometimes when the last thing you see is some success about yourself. When people say, well, he hasn't gotten back to the Houston Texans, Deshaun Watson, and I feel like nobody is Houston Texans. Like, that's like saying I wish G. Bush would get back to the barbershop G. Bush 3 years ago. Different person than I was 3 years ago. And so for Deshaun Watson, it's not about getting back to that. It's about what does the Deshaun Watson look like today? Ammo. And I think we can all agree that Deshaun Watson today, if he was not hurt and the Browns are playing the way they are defensively, we'd have them as a serious Super Bowl contender. Just playing then. Just by the way he played against Baltimore. That Deshaun Watson, forget the Texans win. You pay a quarterback $230 million.
Yeah. I think part of that was that game made us feel like he was going to continue to get better. If the Baltimore game, if what he did in the Baltimore game and was the highest he was going to get, that's not good enough.
Well, no, I think it's his spots. I think if you're telling me 14 out of 14 against the best defense in the game, that's good enough.
But when the Browns traded for Deshaun Watson, and I remember because I was on the radio when it happened, I was going bananas, excited. I was screaming and yelling. I wasn't screaming and yelling for him to throw, 230 yards or whatever it was. And you could say it's whatever. We all expected Deshaun to be a superstar. Nobody can deny it. Let's not pretend we didn't expect that. And he hasn't been. He hasn't played an all-pro level team. In my opinion. He may argue
more shit to kill with.
When it mattered down the stretch, he did. But Kenny Pickett's done that at times, and we don't say he played all-pro.
He's been 14-14.
Well, whatever. I mean,
what I would say, Kenny Pickett did at during not 14-14, he had a 156.3 QB rating in the last 4 minutes of the game when they were down by a score tie, which is essentially perfect. So it wasn't 14-14, but he also was really good when it mattered most and stuff the rest of the game.
The only way I can compare this, is what to understand with the Deshaun version that he is now. Like, okay, when that trade was made, you essentially thought he'd be like Patrick Mahomes. You think you put up those type of numbers? Patrick Mahomes, like, you give up 2 first-round picks. This guy's gonna come here. He's gonna put up 300 plus yards, 4 or 5 touchdowns a game.
Shoot him up!
First or third, or 1 through 3 in passing yards this year, stuff like that.
And that hasn't happened.
Right. So, my thing is, to me, when I look at Deshaun now, it's like Kevin Love. Kevin Love with the T-Wolves was not Kevin Love with the Cavs. 2 totally different things. With the T-Wolves, 2020 is not. With the Cavs, that's not necessarily what he has. That's not a good comparison.
You undead flesh addict!
You gotta understand. Houston, that's what he had to do. Like, that's the only way they had to change. He don't have to. With Cleveland, with this defense, he don't have to do that. They didn't have to be in that situation.
Bring on the
And
dogs!
also in Houston, he has a deep threat that he can throw down, deep down the ball, deep down the field to it. The best thing that he's good at is throwing deep ball. He don't even have that with the Cleveland
Nobody's
Browns.
making these excuses before the season.
All I'm telling you
Nobody.
is, if you get him, if he would have figured it out with first, he would have had 300 easy. I think here's the thing, like that's one of those completions, 7 yards, 7 yards on top of the touchdown.
Great, now
The
what?
reality,
Fuck you, Fido!
Ooh, that was low.
But he's not healthy. But it doesn't matter. I mean,
Ammunition on the house!
The team is so good, they probably could beat 90% of the world. Like, they may have some trouble against the upper echelon, but the Browns have shown you that they can
Reach
beat
from
that would
me,
make Brock
Jugger
Purdy a
girl.
franchise quarterback too.
Hoorah.
The Niners can beat anybody in the league.
is he not?
Is he not here?
Is he not one?
You know,
You don't think Purdy's a franchise quarterback?
I guess it depends how you define it. No, I don't think of him as a top. I look at him as a tier 3 quarterback.
Tier 3?
Yeah.
Tastes
Why?
like fermented herring dipped in cat
We
piss.
just argued me against Jay when he spread that nonsense about Josh Allen.
I said he was top 15.
I agree. Yeah, tier 3 is like 8.
But I didn't say he was 15. I just said he in the top 15. I never said what number he was.
Tier 3 my line of thinking, and that's like 8 to 13, somewhere in that range.
Hey, I got like, how many teams is this? 13.
Yeah.
So I'm breaking down into 10. Top 10,
No, I don't
in the 20 in the bottom.
That's what it sounds like.
Hey,
When they look at it like tiers,
That's my team.
That's what I'm talking about!
Oh, okay. 3 out of 7. That's it. I think that. Who is he with? Who is like Kirk Cousins?
Kirk Cousins, Dak Prescott.
If this new defensive era is in effect, you
Yeah.
gotta change that because a lot of quarterbacks can
But
win.
G, you can't pretend you didn't expect more from Watson.
Wait a minute. Let me
You know that. Let me ask you, if I was to throw 5,000 yards, we all thought
I agree.
500, 800.
Sometimes, that's what we do in life.
You're right. He may not need to do as much as we wanted him to do. We can't pretend now what we didn't expect him to
Where
do.
is he?
That's all I'm saying.
Where is he compared to Trevor Lawrence? Deshaun.
It's hard to compare. I can't. I don't even have Deshaun in a tier right now because I have no idea what it was.
It's really hard to quantify.
He's like off to the side. He just hasn't played enough the last 3 years. He can be Mahomes, but he can be tier 2. I think he's capable of being tier 2 with Burrow and those guys, a couple of guys there. But I can't put him on a tier right now because he hasn't played enough.
And you know this, your studies show as humans, we need to put things in context so we can make meaning of it. If we don't know, like we didn't have no rankings, we wouldn't know how to feel about the sport. We wouldn't know how to judge or gauge how we see it and when we react to certain things.
Yeah.
So for a lot of people, the more annoying part is not the fact